Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot of people send me messages and left comments saying I should review the new Batman movie, Dark Knight Rises, and I went and saw that last night at Wollongong, where I live, and unbelievable. If you have if you live around me, go to any other cinema. If you have to travel to Sydney, just because the movie cinema here has not changed in the 20 years that I have been alive. It is pre-Stone Age. It's just terrible. It's not the best. But anyway, I went and saw it. It's $15 for a ticket. Holy Christ. It's not cricket. It's just not cricket. So $15 gets you in. And when you're in, it started at 9 o'clock at night. So I got there early. And I got in there. When 9 o'clock came, then 20 minutes of pre-roll fucking ads came on. Holy shit. 20 minutes! I kid you not. And it wasn't like movie trailers, it was like local businesses. Go here and you get a free movie ticket. Ugh. Anyway. So, into the movie. Now, I've never really reviewed a movie before because I would find it hard because to be like a proper movie reviewer, you have to look at the themes. And the themes in this Batman movie are clearly like society as a whole, and if somebody rises up, and like society and all that stuff. But the average moviegoer like myself or you guys, 95% of us probably won't look at that and just take the movie on face value. You know, you don't really analyze it as well as you should. But if you don't, you probably should, because you get a lot more out of movies when you analyze them like that. So all those things when you were in English class and you're saying, why in blue hell do I got to state the themes of this movie? It's so you get a better understanding of what the writers and directors are trying to get across. So this movie is the third in the Dark Knight Christopher Nolan trilogy, and it's the end, it's the final one. And which is a shame because they're all great. And if you haven't seen them, go out and buy the first two and then go and see this movie straight away. Even if you haven't seen the third one yet, which you probably have, because if you wanted to see it, you've seen it by now. I would recommend watching the first two first, because it is a threequel. It's not a standalone film. Well, it is a standalone film, but it's got elements of the first two in it. So this one has Bane in it. And what I really like about how Christopher Nolan has done these Batman movies is that when you pick a subject that has already been done or from a different medium, so whether it's you're doing a movie based on a video game or you're doing, in this instance, a movie based on the comic book, you pretty much have three alternatives. The first alternative is to like scratch it and just try and redo everything. So rewrite the characters, redo everything, which really doesn't work and shouldn't be done anyway. Your second one is to just carbon copy everything. So the couple of Batman movies in the 90s are a pretty good example of that. Or you can do what they've done in this whole trilogy and keep the core elements of the film. So like the general characters, the place in which it's set, small bits about the characters that people that have read the comic books will appreciate. And then you can rewrite their backstory, rewrite a little bit about themselves to make it more of a movie and make it more of a better story. And that's what they've done excellently in this one with Bane. Because his backstory it's kind of loosely assimilated with what it was in the comic books, but it's really a standalone. It's really a kind of a rewrite. The movie it goes for about 3 hours. It's really good. I can't recommend it enough. Hans Zimmer did the music. I used to always say that Hans, or Hans, however you want to pronounce it, Zimmer was arguably the best film composer of all time. No, I'm not saying arguably anymore. In my opinion, he's the greatest film composer of all time. I'm sure John Barry and John Williamson are really amazing as well, but no, I'm sorry. Hans Zimmer is probably the best there is out there. Another thing I really appreciated about the movie is that in these superhero kind of movies, even though I wouldn't class Batman as a superhero, they seem to focus the movie on him, on the character. So say it's like Superman, which you should, but what they do great in this movie and the other two as well is that they have that main villain. So in the second one, it was, I always get them confused. Is it the second or the first one? Whatever one the Joker was in, you know, he kind of got equal time with Batman, or if not more. And in this one, that continues. So there's equal, if not more, time dedicated to Bane. And you learn, if you go into this not knowing anything about the comic books, don't worry, because like I said, they rewrite a lot of the stuff, so that you have backstories, you have new characters, you have Catwoman, you have Bruce Wayne, spoiler alert, who is Batman, and Alfred. And Michael Caine does an excellent job as Alfred. So the story's really good. It starts off, it's just really good. And it's hard to review movies because I really can't say anything about the story because then that completely, like, it's not like a game. You can mention the gameplay and then you can talk about that, but not, I don't know. But I'm giving it my best. So it's really good. It's really good. The ending is absolutely fantastic. The ending is amazing. The ending is great. Awesome. Sauce. So yeah, you should probably just check it out just for the ending alone. That is how you wrap up a trilogy. That is how you wrap up a movie. That was awesome. So they've done a really good job. There was really no problems with the movie. There were a few instances where it was hard to understand what Bane was saying. But again, for the most part of the movie, he was perfectly understandable. I came into this never really liking Christian Bale as Batman. And actually, he was alright as Batman, because it really doesn't matter who's under the mask. But as Bruce Wayne, I don't know, there was something about him that I just didn't like about Bruce Wayne. But he's definitely, he fits the mold, it's perfect. Because I really couldn't think of any other actor that could do it. Maybe Tom Hanks. I know that what you're thinking, but Tom Hanks is the greatest actor ever. Shut up. But yeah, seriously, not Tom Hanks. He's too old. But no, it's awesome. So if you haven't seen it, go out and see it. It is really good, and I don't know what else I can mention. There's little things that Christopher Nolan does in the film, and he references them in like interviews and stuff. Like, because there's so much crowd, there's so much people and extras in the movie that what a lot of movies will do is that they'll digitally create, like they'll put one section. So there's a whole thing in a stadium. So instead of what a lot of people would do, or a lot of movie creators would do, would just fill out one section of the stadium and use editing software to copy that into every other section. No, they got actual people and filled it up. And it's just those little things that make it really good. And like I said, all the little themes of the social structure that we have, and it can be disrupted and all this stuff. It's really well done. Every actor in it's really good. Tom Hardy is great as Bane. There's some new characters in there, like I said, so it's really an amazing movie, and you should go and check it out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would rate this. So, for future reference, if I ever review movies again, I will say 3 things. Do not see it ever. Wait till it comes out on DVD, or go and see it right now. And this one is go and see it right now, because it is awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. I'm out. Au revoir.